So if you're even remotely into startups, you've probably heard of this book called Zero to One by Peter Thiel. It's probably one of the most influential startup books out there. And if you asked me a couple years ago, I would have told you that it was probably one of the most impactful books I've ever read. But over time, I think this book has done more harm for me than good. A lot of the core ideas that this book mentions, they only really make sense when you look at them in hindsight, right? Like once you've actually built a company and once you've gotten to a certain position, you can look back and say, okay, this is what I infer from that and this is what went right. But it's very hard to do the same looking forward. Like for example, take one of the core ideas in the book, which is that you need to be building in markets with very little competition. When companies like Google started out, they were not the only search engine in the market. Or when Facebook started, they were not the only social media on the market. If the founders read this book and took this advice at face value, they more than likely would have never started this company because they were over optimized. You can never really predict how things are gonna go. So a lot of the times these founders don't know any better than you. They're just building what they want to build and what other people will find useful. And I think that is the right way to go about it. I think the key to all of this is like knowing when some stuff applies to you and not just taking the advice of experts at face value and just doing what they say, because you might end up over optimizing or giving up opportunities that would have otherwise been a really good fit for you. If your gut says something is worth doing, I think even if experts tell you that this is somehow a really bad idea, I think you should do it anyway, because I feel like your gut and intuition can tell you something that your mind never could. And if you think there is something there, if you have that hunch, there is something more than likely there. It is, and it's usually something that you see that other people don't.